everyone out there in YouTube land. I am back with another candle haul, and this time I'm bringing you an outlet candle haul. So I found some really interesting fragrances, some really interesting types of jars of candles. So I'm going to show you what I picked up, but I don't know about you guys out there, but there are like three or four major characteristics that I look for when shopping outlets. You know, shopping other stores too, but shopping outlets for candles. And that is, one is weird factor. How strange, unique, unusual, I've never seen before fragrance is this. Number two, of course, is the scent. And the thirdly is the aesthetic. Is it aesthetically pleasing? Is the container unique? Is the color of the wax bright? Will it look nice in my apartment wherever I plan to place it? And then I think lastly, but still importantly, is price. Is it a good value for the size of candle that I'm getting? So with all those things taken into consideration, I'm going to show you what I picked up. There was 3 different trips. 2 different stores. I went to Marshall's, 2 different Marshall's stores, and then I went to Home Goods today. So I'm going to show you what I picked up at Marshall's first. Okay, so let me start off with the least unusual candle that I picked up at Marshall's, and that is Yankee Candle Soho Living Sangria. And this is a 2-wick tumbler. And look at all that oil. It smells really good. It's a very bright, vibrant berry scent. It smells like sangria. The labeling is really pretty. The color is just amazing. I don't know if it's probably not showing up on camera as well as it should, but it's a really bright, vibrant, I don't want to say red, not really red, but strawberry colored wax. Yeah, so they had another one that was kind of similar, that was called Royal Red Berries, that was similar in fragrance, but I did not get that one because it had this very gelatinous note in it. It smelled like, you know, cranberry sauce that you get in the can that comes out in that log that goes like that. Yeah, it had that gelatinous jelly berry scent, and that kind of turned me off. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to get that one. So I got this one, Soho Living Sangria, and this was from Marshall's, and this is $7.99, and like I said, it's a 2-wick. Okay, the next one that I picked up at Marshall's, I definitely got for the weirdness factor. I had never seen the fragrance before. Color was weird, fragrance was weird, photo was pretty on it, and I just had to get it. And that is Village Candle Desert Cactus, and it's this very odd, like a seafoam green color, bluish green, and it was $4.99, and this is 9.5 ounces, and sorry about that. It smells so odd. It smells like perfume and aloe. That's the best way to describe it. It's a very odd scent. Would not have purchased it in a large jar. I think it was good that I found it for the price that I did, at the size that I did, because, you know, the weirdness factor will only take you so far. But I don't know, when it burns, it could be amazing. It's not a bad smelling candle. It's a very strong scented candle, so I'm going to see how this does. And then what's weird is that inside it has this little, it comes with this little jar air freshener stuck in the top, and then it says it has that little, the wick thing covering the wick. I hope there's a wick in there because I didn't peel the little plastic thing up. Oh, it's 2 wicks, so surprise there, it's 2 wicks, and then it has this little plastic thing, and then this little jar was tucked in there like that. So that is Village Candle Desert Cactus, $4.99 at Marshall's. And then the next thing I picked up at Marshall's was definitely for the weirdness factor, but it's such an awesome scent. And I think this is what they consider a man candle. Well, 2 fingers for quote marks. Man candle. Yeah, so a man candle, for me, I don't understand. A man candle, they came out with it in Yankee and stuff, but I've seen other types of, you know, so-called man candles, and it's either you know, leather, mahogany, tobacco, cologne. I mean, beer? Is there anything else that men like to smell other than that? I mean, or that companies think that men like to smell other than that? I don't know, bizarre. But this one, Amaretto and Maraschino. This is an awesome candle. This is by Chesapeake Bay, and it smells just like a jar of maraschino cherries. You can smell the cherry, you can smell the syrup, you can smell the amaretto, and it even smells kind of like pistachio. They had 2 left. The other one, the label was kind of weird, you know, was like kind of peeling off and stuff, so I didn't get that one. I didn't know how it was going to be when it burned, so I didn't want to take a chance of getting 2 of them, but I have this, I've only seen it at that one Marshall's, and it's just gorgeous. It's 1 wick. It's like an orange wax. It smells so good. I can't even tell you. Okay, so this was $7.99, and this is, does it say how many ounces it is? Yes, 15.3 ounces. And then, you know what else I noticed too about the so-called man candles? A lot of times, like, this is different because the wax is orange, but a lot of times they make the wax jet black, like it looks like a bucket of tar. Why do candle companies do that? Is it not considered manly to have a candle that's a color? I don't know. Okay, so moving on. Now, the next thing that I found was at a different Marshall's, and I went through all their candles, and I found this there, which is my water bottle. It's so cute. It says shining on it. It's got little stars and stuff. So anyway, sorry, it's so hot here. Oh my God. I don't know if it's hot where you guys live, but here, oh, it's like a billion degrees. So I went to a different Marshall's, and you know, sometimes when you go to Marshall's, a lot of times the candles, the lids are missing. And where did the lids go? All these orphaned lids. So I was sticking my head in the, you know, the different shelves and stuff, looking and peeping inside and trying to see the candles in the back. And I smelled this one candle, and I was like, oh my God, that smells so good. What candle is that? And I'm like moving my nose back and forth. I'm like, I'm smelling, where is that smell coming from? Which candle is it? Which candle is it? And then I finally found it. And it is Village Candle Campfire Tales in the large jar. Oh my God, it smells so amazing. I can't even tell you. Now, I know the first question you guys are going to ask is it a duplicate of Marshmallow Fireside by Bath & Body Works? And I can safely tell you that no, it is not a duplicate. Marshmallow Fireside smells like marshmallows. It has a smokiness, and it has a perfumey quality to it. This is much darker, much richer. You definitely get that smoky wood fire scent. You definitely get the toasted marshmallow scent. And then you get a sweetness that almost smells like root beer. And it is so good. And I usually don't go for these types of scents. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Marshmallow Fireside. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like love it. If this candle burns as well as it smells on cold sniff, oh my God, it's just too amazing. Oh, so good. So this is from Marshall's, and this was $8.99 for this large jar. And this is 22 ounces Village Candle. So then I found a candle accessory, which I really liked, and it is this flower. It was $6.99. You can it fits mason jars, it fits Yankee's small jars, it fits certain colonial candle pillar jars. So yeah, it fits quite a few different jars, but I think I found an even better use for it. So the Yankee candle makes fragrance spheres that are odor absorbing fragrance spheres, and I bought some today. I'll show you them in a few minutes. And I keep them near my, I have a glass tank where I have a couple of fancy mice that I have as pets. And so I like to keep the odor neutralizing beads next to their tank. Even though I clean them often and everything, you know, I just like to have that extra bit of freshness there. So the fragrance spheres fit quite nicely in there, so that's really cool. So now I don't have to have this fragrance sphere out there by itself. It can sit in there if I want. So this was $6.99 at Marshall's, so I really like it. And then the other thing that I picked up at Marshall's was this like little jar thing, and it says you can never have too much happy, and it's just a mason jar, you know, glass thing to drink, and it was $2.99. And then the other things that I picked up at Marshall's, which are not candle related, well, technically kind of they are, because I guess technically you could put candles in them. I saw this girl online with this canvas tote bag, and it looked so amazing, and I was like, where did you get that? So she showed me where it was, so I'm going to show them to you. I got these 2 canvas tote bags. This one says Paris, and it's like a really huge canvas tote bag, really durable. And this was $4.99, and it says, I don't know if it makes a difference. It's like a burlap-y type canvas tote bag, and it says made in India. It says handcrafted in India. But yeah, so that's this one. And then I got another one which says London on it, which I really like, and that was $4.99. Okay, so that takes care of Marshall's. So I thought I was done shopping, and then my best friend, he decided that he said he was going to invite me to go with him to Home Goods, and I thought we were just going there to browse, but he is my enabler, and he's watching this, so I am going to call him out on it. He'll go and on his own shopping and buy 25 candles, but then when he goes shopping with me, I end up buying everything and he buys nothing, and I end up feeling horribly guilty. And he does, and he encourages me to buy things. He should not do that. I mean, you do not encourage candle addicts, waxaholics to go and buy more candles, but oh, bad influence. I'm not going shopping with him anymore. So I am going to show you what I picked up at Home Goods. So like I said, I got a bunch of these fragrance spheres. I had gotten 2 of them when they were on sale for the Yankee Candle semi-annual sale. I think they were like $2 during the SAS, and they retail for $5. So Home Goods had them for $2.99. So I picked up a couple of summer scents and a couple of fall winter scents. So this way I'm good till the end of the year and I'll have to buy any more fragrance spheres. So I got, but the bad thing about it is if you haven't smelled the candle version of it, you can't smell it through well, I'll show you. So this one is Autumn Festival. I've never smelled this one before, but you see it has that thing on it, so you can't tell what it smells like. You just have to assume that it's going to smell good. But you know what, they're more for odor absorbing and neutralizing, so not that much scent comes off of them, which I like because, you know, I'm always burning candles, so I don't want a mishmash of smells. So I got that one. Then the next one I got is Sun-Kissed Leaves, and that one is really pretty green. Then I got White Linen and Lace, and that's the Simply Home label. And then I got Appleberry Spice, which I've smelled the candle version of this, and it smells really good. And then I got this one, which I've also smelled the candle version, and it smells really good, and that is Beach Party, which I think is the one I'm going to be using now. And anyway, the beads, as you can see them there, as it, you know, goes throughout its life, the odor or whatever goes into the beads, and then the beads dissolve, and then when the jar is empty, you know it's, you know, time to throw it out and use a new one. Okay, so let's move on to the candles that I got at Home Goods. So the first one I got because it smells nice, but also because I love, love, love the jar, and I'm going to reuse the jar. Now, there are plenty of videos on YouTube about how to clean out your jars, your candle jars, and reuse them, repurpose them for other things. So I don't have to get into that here. But anyway, so the first one I got is a candle company that I've never heard of, but it's in like the apothecary jars, just like Kringle does. This is Tilly Parker London, and this is a daisy scented candle. So just, it's really, really pretty. And it's 1 wick. was $5.99. Really gorgeous. It's going to look very pretty in my bedroom. And so, or bathroom, because I usually burn the smaller candles in the bathroom, because then you could really get the sense of what they smell like. So this is daisy scented. Now, I just recently tried a daisy scented candle from Yankee Candle, and it was called Loves Me, Loves Me Not, and I could not smell that at all. So I'm hoping this one is better. And this was $5.99 at Home Goods. And does it say how many ounces? No, it just says made in the UK. Oh wait, yes it does. It is 7.5 ounces. So I will let you know how this company is. And they did have a another one that was peony. And if you guys watch my whole videos, you know that peony is one of my favorite fragrances. But that jar was all messed up. The lid was would not. I don't know what people did to it, but the lid wouldn't fit properly on the candle. The label was coming off, so I was like, no. And then I think they had like a hyacinth scented one, but I didn't care for that. And the peony was in a pink label, hyacinth was in like a purple label, and this is obviously like a blue lavendery periwinkle color. The next one I got is by Everyday Luxe, and this is Raspberry Meringue. Now, you guys know that I'm not too much big on bakery scents, but I really, really like this one. It smells like raspberry meringue. It smells so good. It's just like a fresh, it's like, I don't want to say it's a fresh raspberry. You definitely smell the raspberry, the juicy raspberry. You definitely smell the vanilla. You definitely get that whipped, fluffy meringue note. Oh, it smells so good. I almost bought 2 of these, but I've never tried this company before, so I figured I'd err on the side of safety and just get one. Oh, it smells so good, and it's a 3-wick. Beautiful red wax. It is 14.5 ounces, and this was $5.99 at Home Goods. And you can see the cover is really beautiful with the little dollops of meringue. Now, the next candle I have to attribute to my friend, the shopping enabler. He picked up the candle, he kept smelling it, and he's like, you know, this candle smells like Coney Island. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I picked it up and I smelled it, and I was like, oh, it smells good. And then I thought he was going to buy it, and then, P.S., I ended up buying it instead of him. So, anyway, so this is what the candle looks like. It's really pretty. It's an apothecary jar type candle, just like Kringle does. And then it's got fabric over it. And this is by Joe and Joe. I don't know what that says. Scent. I don't know if it's a scent or if it says candles or Joe and... I don't know. But it says Joe and Joe. That's the company. And then the scent is strawberries and ice cream. So that's what the Joe and Joe strawberries and ice cream. And this is 10.5 ounces. And it smells like strawberries and ice cream. It kind of has a chapsticky quality to it. I really like the jar. But like I said, my friend was going to buy it. He decided not to buy it. And then me, you know, I ended up getting it. So I'm not going shopping with him anymore. So now the last, final, and favorite thing that I picked up is I always like to find weird and wonderful candle holders. Just like this one that I showed you. And I had some lotus ones that I got the other day that look like this. So I look for the weird and wonderful. And I love owls. I love all things owl. So while we were shopping in Home Goods, my friend kept picking up different candle holders. He was like, how about this one? How about that one? Not weird enough. Not unusual enough. No. Then I saw it. And it called to me. And there was only one left. So I had to get it. Oh, it is an owl, a glass owl. Can you see his little ears and his little eyes? And he is a beautiful glass candle holder, or I guess you could put flowers in him or whatever, but that's what he looks like. And he was $14.99 at Home Goods, and I absolutely love, 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 love my owl. He's so beautiful. Yes. Okay, so that concludes my haul. Now, As you guys probably have guessed, I fell off the wax bandwagon. I fell off the wagon on my no wax purchasing self-imposed ban. So I'm going to have to try again. I have 2 orders coming in from Goose Creek, and I know I've said it before and I'll probably say it again. I think I'm done. I don't need any more candles. I have to go through the ones that I have, and you know, candles can become an addiction. It's just like, oh my god, it's just like any other kind of collecting. It can get out of hand. And you know, there are people on YouTube that have much bigger candle collections than I do. But I feel like, you know, it's getting out of hand to the point where I'm feeling guilty about having so many candles. So no more. So I'm going to wait for those 2 Goose Creek ones to come in, and I think that's it for me. I'm not going to go shopping. I'm not going to tempt myself, because if I go into Bath & Body Works, if I go into Home Goods, if I go into Marshall's, I'm going to find something to buy. So I'm not going to go in there because it's just too much of a temptation. Okay, okay guys, so that's the end of this haul video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. And comment down below, what do you use what kind of testing do you use when you go out to shop at outlets and things? Is it the scent alone of a candle that intrigues you to buy it, or does the aesthetic quality, color, and price come into play? Let me know down below. Okay, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye guys!